Welcome to the speech contest of club level speech contest of Gabbys Toastmaster Club. I'm Toastmaster Srilakshmi Hegde. I'll be sergeant at arms for today's contest. The meeting will now call to order. I'll give 30 seconds for everyone to settle down. Please count 30 seconds in your mind. It starts now. Thank you. Before I start, I lay down the contest house rules. Rule number 1, please keep yourself on mute mode always. Rule number 2, please move in and out of the meeting only during 1 minute silence between speeches. The moderator will not allow anyone to come inside the room during the contest and room will be locked. Only roll takers will be let in where there are some issues on disconnections. Rule number 3, refrain from talking about topics like sex, religion, and politics. Even though if you speak about it, you should be careful. It doesn't hurt sentiment and emotions of others. 4, we'll be spotlighting all the contestants while they are speaking. So everyone is requested to use the speaker view for the same. And if you're not comfortable with the speaker view, use with the gallery view as per your convenience. The naming convention of speakers and roll takers are: if you are a timer 1, 0_timer 1. If you are a speaker 1, example, just for an example, 1 speaker speaker 1_ your name. Now, with that, I will now hand over the stage to contest chair of today's contest, Toastmaster Nagesh Rao of Gabbys Toastmaster Club. Sorry, Nagesh Ramamurthy. Nagesh Ramamurthy is a project management professional with over 35 years of experience. He's also a teacher, trainer, and coach in management. Nagesh has trained over 10,000 plus professionals in the last decade. His coaching inventions has impacted the lives of over 500 professionals. In addition to his 3 decades of experience, he is a consultant who checks the health of occupied buildings. At Toastmasters, he held various club leadership positions. He has completed 4 paths, 3 triple crowns, and 3 path breakers awards. In addition, he is the current area director in District 92, a club coach, a club sponsor, a pathway mentor, and a mentor to several Toastmasters across the district. As a professional speaker who usually speaks on conflict, change, decisiveness, integrity, pursuance, and resilience. Over to you, Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Srilakshmi, for that introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, judges, club members, and the guests. As your contest chair, I welcome you all to the Gabbys Toastmaster Club's International Speech Contest today. It said, give every day a chance to be the most beautiful day in your life. And today is a wonderful day. I say this because the contest team, a team of role takers, along with the panel of judges, are here to facilitate this contest. All role takers will put their best performance today to provide a fantastic contest experience for all of you. On the behalf of everyone here at Gabbys, I thank the panel of judges led by our chief judge who have accepted to be judges at this contest. The chief judge for today's contest is Dr. Som Shubra De, DTM. He's a medical doctor by profession, a professor at Manipal University College, Malaysia, a Maxwell Leadership Certified Coach, a trainer, and a speaker. I was thrilled when I heard that he recently was felicitated by INMPG College, Meerut, India, at their ICERT conference by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award 2023 for excellence in education, social welfare, and his contribution to education fraternity. A past division director at District 102, he's Dr. Som Subra Deri TM. It is our privilege and honor to have you amongst us. Toastmasters and guests, please put your hands together while I welcome our chief judge to speak few words before we start the contest. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Contest Chair, Toastmaster Nagesh. It's a privilege. I have seen this club really do very well, especially in the Global Toastmasters group. Every time I have seen this club, and Nancy, I'm seeing her here, but I have seen her picture many times before in the Global Toastmasters group. Saurabh is a very well-known person there as well. So it's indeed an honor and privilege for me to be in Malaysia, but become a chief judge in Indian club, even though like I'm a person from Kolkata, so it feels very connected to this club. And thank you very much for inviting me. I think I'm not going to go through the rules and regulations, but if there's any issues, the contestants can connect with me via Toastmaster Nagesh, who's the contest chair. Thank you very much for the invitation, and back to you, contest chair.
Thank you so much, Chief Judge. Now I take pleasure in introducing our contest master, who is DTM Nancy Goyal. We know her as the second fastest, freshly minted and fabulous DTM from our club. An EduCom lead at District 92 and past area director in the same district. An outstanding Toastmaster, a Grand Slam Master Mentor Awardee, a certified image consultant, and personal branding coach. She's our DTM Nancy Goyal as our contest master. I now hand over the stage to you for further proceedings of this contest. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nagesh, for such a warm introduction there. Welcome, everyone, to the International Speech Contest, the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, District 92. The purpose of International Speech Contest is to encourage the development of speaking skills and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. To provide an opportunity to learn by observing some more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. We will conduct this contest using the same procedure as Toastmasters International uses in conducting the International Speech Contest online today. The top two winners in today's contest will represent the Gabbys Toastmasters Club at Area B1, District 92 International Speech Contest to be held on 23rd March 2023. I shall now read out the International Speech Contest rules for the audience in brief. To be eligible, be a Toastmaster in good standing of a club in good standing. Not presently be an international, district, or area officer, nor have declared the intent to run for such offices. It has been confirmed that all the contestants are eligible. All contestants must have completed at least 6 manual speeches in the Communication and Leadership Program Manual, or at least 2 levels in any path in Toastmasters pathways prior to the club contest. Contestants can select any topic which must be substantially original. Contestants may not use digital or other devices such as mobiles, smartwatches, etc. during the contest to gain an unfair advantage. The time for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. The timing cards will be displayed as follows. Timekeepers for today are Toastmaster Rahul, timer 1, and Toastmaster Any Mahajan, timer 2. Timer 1, Toastmaster Rahul, would be the primary timer. Toastmaster Rahul, can you please activate the lights as follows? Green card, at 5 minutes. Yellow card at 6 minutes. Red card at 7 minutes. This will stay on until the speaker has finished speaking. No notice shall be given should a speaker go over time. You may change to the regular background. Thank you. Any contestant who speaks for less than 4 minutes, 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes, 30 seconds will be disqualified. The judges have been instructed not to consider time in their ranking of the speakers. Timing starts or begins with the first word uttered or when the speaker uses any form of gesture, smile, or non-verbal communication to the audience. There will be 1 minute of silence between the speakers, so the judges may complete their ballot sheets, and 1 more minute to check audio and video connectivity of next contestant. At the end of the contest, the audience are requested to remain silent and seated until Chief Judge and telecounter leave the room for finalizing the results. There is a secret tiebreaker judge known only to the Chief Judge. I, Nancy Goel, am the contest master for today's contest. Contest chair for today's contest is Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy, and the Chief Judge for today's contest is Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Soms Shubhrade. Protests will be limited to judges and contestants only, and protests must be lodged with the Chief Judge or contest chair prior to the announcement of the winners. Once the results are announced, there will be no change. Protests can be raised only on grounds of eligibility, originality, or callbacks to other contestants contesting in the same contests. More details on protests are available in the International Speech Contest Rule Book of Toastmasters.org, and the same has been shared and briefed to the contestants as well. Announcement of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the Chief Judge, ballot counters, or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error. Participation certificates will be handed over towards the end of the contest. Each contestant will be introduced in the following manner: contestant number, contestant name, speech title, contestant name, contestant number. We have 8 contestants contesting today. The contestant speaking order has been randomly chosen in the presence of all contestants, Chief Judge, and the contest chair. For the benefit of judges, role players, and audience, I will now read out the speaking order of contestants picked during the contestants briefing. Contestant number 1, Sushmita Baidya. Contestant number 2, Karthik Venugopal. Contestant number 3, Neha Jain. Contestant number 4, Preeti Jain. Contestant number 5, Chitrakshi Vij. Contestant number 6, Dolly Krishnappa. Contestant number 7, Aparna Raja. Contestant number 8, Dhwani Adesara. I'll be repeating the contestant order once again for the benefit of judges. Contestant number 1, Sushmita Baidya. Contestant number 2, Karthik Venugopal. Contestant number 3, Neha Jain. Contestant number 4, Preeti Jain. Contestant number 5, Chitrakshi Vij. Contestant number 6, Dolly Krishnappa. Contestant number 7, Aparna Raja. Contestant number 8, Dhwani Adesara. Here are a few reminders before we begin. No one will be allowed into the meeting when a contestant is speaking. If you have to join or leave the meeting, please do so during the 1-minute interval or after the contest. There shall be video recording done for all contestants. Consent has been taken from all contestants for the same, except for contestant number 1, Sushmita Baidya. I'll be pausing the recording during her speech. Contestants, kindly ensure all electronic noise-producing devices, such as mobiles, tablets, are switched off or turned to silent mode. Let's do that in the next 5 seconds. Thank you. All other participants of the meeting will be put on mute by the moderator. In order to maintain fairness to all contestants, please reserve your applause till the final list of winners is announced. The judges, contestants, functionaries, sergeant-at-arms have been fully briefed on the rules. The contestants have been informed about the timers. Are there any questions from the contestants or any contest officials before we get started?
Contest chair, contest master, if you can announce the dropouts also.
I'll be announcing the dropouts as I'll be calling their names for their turns.
Okay, thank you.
All right. It was Master Nagesh. Any questions from contestants or contest officials before we get started? I'll take the silence as a no. Chief Judge, shall we begin the contest?
Yes, my judges are ready. You can proceed, Distinguished Toastmaster Nancy.
Thank you. Let us now begin International Speech Contest for the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, Area B1, District 92. To maintain fairness amongst all contestants, we'll be observing 1 minute of silence. I would like to announce contestant number 2, Karthik Venugopal, has dropped out. Moving on to contestant number 3, another announcement there. Contestant number 3, Neha Jain, has dropped out from the contest. Contestant number 4, Preeti Jain. Preeti, do you confirm you are able to see the timer on the screen?
Yes, I confirm.
Perfect. Now we will do an audio video check for you. Please repeat after me with gestures. Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
I now request the chief judge and timers to confirm one after the other that the contestants' audio video is clear. Timer 2. Contestant number 4, Preeti Jain. Let's walk towards the light. Let's walk towards the light. Preeti Jain, contestant number 4.
Sam, what happened? No response. Sam! What, mummy? My elder son, Samyak, got completely blacked out for a few seconds. My heart was throbbing, my mind went blank, I don't know what to do. Contest chair, contest master, respected judges and fellow Toastmasters. Those 10 seconds changed our life forever. We immediately rushed to the hospital, met n number of doctors there and endless tests. And finally, we got to know Samyak got seizures. Our life turned upside down, whirlpool of events, one after another. And within a year, the boy going to a regular school landed in a special needs school. The boy riding super fast bicycle is now stuck in a wheelchair. The boy who was a chatterbox is now not able to express his anger and grief. And here I was, completely distressed, destroyed, and devastated, and not ready to take this conspiracy of the Almighty. Why Sam? Why me? Why us? Nevertheless, the vicious cycle of endless treatments, therapies, healings began. And once I was sitting in the campus of Spastic Society of Karnataka. It was our daily routine. While Samyak used to get treatments, I was sitting there 4 to 5 hours waiting for him. Doing what? Pretending to read a book. But actually, cursing my fate and crying over the unseen, unknown future. And then one day, I saw a lady with a big, broad smile. She was laughing. She was waving her hand. She was thanking everyone. I got flabbergasted. Do you know why? Do you know why she was thanking everyone? Because the other ladies tied her adult son with her body using a sari so that she can take him home on a two-wheeler. As the son was suffering with cerebral palsy and having no control over his body. And yet, she was laughing. She was happy. She not only left the premises, she also left me feeling ashamed, feeling awakened. Here, my Samyak was having a much healthier body. I was coming there in an AC car. I had all the money to give him the best possible treatment. And still, what was I focusing on? The blessings, the resources, or the challenges and the problems? And I was asking the question which no one ever had an answer. Why? Since years, I was not only reading, but also teaching people about the law of attraction, the power of subconscious mind. And I forgot the most important lesson. You attract and receive what you focus on. And what was I focusing on? I got a shivering in my bones. And this one incident got so deeply engraved in my heart that never, ever I complained the Almighty for anything. I started focusing on the brighter side of the life. Gratitude became my second nature. You know how it helped? I started enjoying dancing with Samyak more often. I started watching endless Hrithik Roshan movies as he was a big fan of him. I started focusing on the half-filled glass. My dear friends, life, whatever happens in life, happens for a reason. Just trust the process of life and you will definitely be granted the required strength and the divine guidance. Life is changeable every single moment. Life is unpredictable. And this pandemic has taught us this very well, isn't it? I invite you to take one step, one day at a time. Live it to the fullest and make it your habit to focus on the brighter side of the life. Count your blessings every single day. You know, just change the vision and the views will definitely change. The life will become bigger, brighter, and beautiful. And this one behavioral change will attract lots of charm and beauty in your life. And as for Sam, here is my message for him. Sam, Sam, Sam. I'm ending the warden of chains. I will never stop fighting. I'll set you free with all my might. It's what you would have wanted. If you can hear my voice tonight, walk towards the light. Let's walk towards the light. Contest here.
We will now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Our next contestant is Chitrakshi Vij. Chitrakshi, do you confirm you are able to see the timer on your screen?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Now we will do an audio video check for you. Please repeat after me with gestures. Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
I now request the chief judge and timers to confirm one after the other that the contestants' audio video is clear. Okay. Contestant number 5, Chitrakshi Vij. My first, Chitrakshi Vij, contestant number 5.
Oh my God. Why is this happening to me? These are a few reactions that you usually see when you have a first, when you experience a first in life. The first job, your first fight, your first crush, your first paycheck, your first flat tire. All of these are feelings, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes weird, but they're all feelings that you feel when you experience your first. This is one feeling that I experienced when I saw those big, brown, beautiful eyes. Oh, that feeling Those eyes that looked at you and just made your heart melt. It felt like that is the best feeling in the world. The brown hair, so soft and beautiful, with shades of white in them, but I can excuse that. The dark brown hair, the dark brown eyes, my God, I truly fell in love. All I wanted to do was get this first thing close to me. I went towards him. I picked him up in a nice warm hug, and he licked my face. So, okay. And wow, okay. That's what happened when I got my first dog. It was a beautiful feeling. It took me back to my dream in class 4. I remember going to school and telling my teacher that my parents loved me so much. They gave me a nice brown box for my birthday. They didn't want me to open it yet, but it had 2 holes on the top. Do you know what that could be? Yes, my teacher also was very excited. She wanted me to go home and see what was in the box. I knew those holes were made specifically because they wanted my little baby dog to breathe. They want my pup to breathe. When I went home, I looked around. I couldn't find that brown box. When I asked my mother, she said I was dreaming. There was no brown box. It was just something I had made up. Oh God. This time it was really happening. I picked up my cute little baby dog, that fur ball. This is how he looked. Brown from the top, white everywhere else that you could see him. He made our lives so much fun and better. My God, everyone in the family wanted a dog, so everyone pitched in. My cousins came from everywhere to see him. We had a bed for him, that blue and red blanket, blue being my brother's favorite, red being mine. Got the blanket, got his beautiful bowls, one for water, one for his treats. Everything was set. And now we had to get him to wet his first vaccination. I was scared. Gave into it anyway. Third day of him being at home, we decided to take him out for the vaccination. The second the doctor inserted the needle, I flinched. Oh, 40-day-old poor baby. I can't see this happening to him. I tried to stay strong, but it wasn't much use. So I picked him up, took him home. I asked the doctor if I needed to do anything. And she said, don't worry about it. He'll be fine. Just take care. It's a little stressful for dogs, and the vaccination is a little bit too much. He's just come home, you see. Okay, but he'll be fine, right? Don't worry about it. And I took this baby home. The next day, he wasn't as frisky as he was the first day. He wasn't as frisky. He didn't run around that much. He didn't look that energetic. I got worried. So the first thing that I did was pick up the phone and ask the doctor what happened. She said that it was just normal. It is what vaccinations did. So I should not think too much and let it be. So first day, I was happy after the vaccination. It was the 5th day of him coming home, and the second day after vaccination, when suddenly he vomited. I hate vomiting. Why did he vomit? Hello, doctor, he vomited. What do I do? Okay. The doctor asked me to mix ORS and keep a lot of it for him. Gave it to him every 1 hour. And I did that. I kept feeding him that. I kept the poor baby in my hand so that he could get better. That day, he was a little better. Next day, he vomited again. Now I was worried. Why was he vomiting? Hello, doctor? He's vomited thrice today. Is that normal? The doctor thinks it's okay. She just wrote down some medicines and I gave that to the baby. I was worried. This was the first time it was happening, you see. But I tried. So I took care of not sleep all day, all night, didn't do anything, cancelled all my work, just kept taking care of him. He was really precious. I wanted him to get well soon. The next morning, I realized that he had vomited and pooped, pooped all over the house. This wasn't normal. So I woke up my vet at 7 in the morning and I went to her. I rushed to her to find out what was happening. By now, she realized something was really serious. So she took him in her arms, put him on the bed, on the table, and tried to get all the medicines ready. They got everything together. And the second they inserted a needle, I was worried, sick. I couldn't see that. But the second they did that, there was a loud cry and silence. That's it. He was gone. He was gone. That's all I saw of him. They didn't let me see him after that. I couldn't see him. She said it was going to be okay, right? No, that could be happening. He was my first. We got another dog sometime later. I loved him. We all love him. He's the brightness in our lives. He's the fun, energy, everything that we wanted in our lives. We love him to death. But he's not going to be the first. Simba, my brown fur, cotton fur, would always be my first. Over to you, contestant.
We will now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Contestant number 6, there's an announcement for the same. Dolly Krishnappa has dropped out from the contest. I'll move on to the next contestant, contestant number 7. Our next contestant is Aparna Raja. Aparna, do you confirm you are able to see the timer on your screen?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Now we will do an audio video check for you. Please repeat after me with gestures. Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
I now request the chief judge and timers to confirm one after the other that the contestants' audio video is clear. Timer 1, Toastmaster Rahul. Timer 1, Toastmaster Rahul, is it clear for you? Audio video is clear for you? Toastmaster Rahul, I'm yet to receive any confirmation from your end. In case you want to unmute and speak, is it clear? Okay, looks like timer 1
Is
got
dropped out.
Contest chair, do we want to wait for timer 1 or shall we proceed with timer 2?
Just hold on, please. Let me check what's the problem.
Sure.
Timer 2, can you come on the video. He says he's rejoining. Let him rejoin and we'll continue with timer 1.
All right, we'll wait for timer 1 to join the contest and then we'll proceed with the same. We'll do an audio video check again to ensure that timer 1, timer 2, and the chief judge is able to hear and see the contestant clearly. Aparna, please repeat after me.
Can we have a minute of silence, please?
All right. Let's observe 1 minute of silence once again. Timer 1, please show the red card once the 1 minute is over. Contestant number 7 is Aparna Raja. Aparna, do you confirm you are able to see the timer on your screen?
Yes, I am.
Now we will do an audio video check for you. Please repeat after me with gestures. Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
I now request the chief judge and timers to confirm. Timer number 2. All right. Contestant number 7. Aparna Raja. Yes, you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can't. Yes, you can. Aparna Raja, contestant number 7.
Do you believe you're an idiot? Yes, you are. Do you believe that life is hard and unfair? Yes, it is. Do you believe you're not cut out for greatness? Absolutely, you're not. Because you become what you believe. You become what you believe, and most often of the times, we're not even aware of the things we've grown to believe. Our beliefs dictate our reality. Contest chair, contest master, toastmaster, judges, and everyone present here, I'm sure you'd agree with me when I say that our belief systems are shaped by several factors, but the most important one amongst them is our family. Sometimes they shape it for the better, and sometimes otherwise. Like many of you here today, I too grew up in a quintessential Indian family where a parent would give an arm and a leg just to see their child thrive. In fact, my family went one step above and followed this invisible grading system. Now, this grading system was a scale where you were rated based upon your abilities, your academic performances, your manners, your physical attributes, and so on. Every parent obviously wanted their child to be on the top of that list because a good rating on that list meant you were destined for greatness. Your success was uncompromisable. Obviously, my parents too wanted me to top that list, but they got me, a mid-ranger, a 5-point someone. Now, they didn't expect me to do anything significant in my life. The high point in my life would probably be when I graduated and landed a job, and then slowly faded into the sunset. But don't feel too bad for me, because I wasn't alone there. I had my fellow ranger with me, my cousin, Suman. So the two of us, as expected, grew up uneventfully. graduated and landed jobs even. And things would have gone just as predicted if it hadn't been for Suman, because she decided to challenge the status quo. She declared that she wasn't going to do any job. She was going to prepare for the country's toughest entrance exams, the civil service exams or the UPSC examinations. Obviously, no one took her seriously. They mocked. Then, when they realized she was serious, they were shocked. But this girl, I don't know what got into her. She was determined. So she packed her bags and left for Delhi. I was in awe of her. But deep down, I was super scared and thrilled too, because someone had finally decided to shake up things for us. Thankfully, that someone wasn't me. Despite her little adventure, Suman didn't quite make the cut, the first or the second round. So the family was immediately to step in and say, "We told you, now come back." But this girl persisted for some reason, and she said, "I am going to do this." By then, her rating on that scale had plummeted to an all-time low. She had created a new family record at the bottom. She was a black sheep in the family, and even my aunts stopped gossiping about her. That's when my mother called her mother and said, "Mala, what is this girl doing? Talk some sense into her. Ask her to come back and take a job. Look at Aparna. She took a job, she's settled, and she's so happy." Settled? Happy? No, I was not. I was hurt. My own mother didn't know me. That was the moment I decided I was going to back her, come what may, while that girl flunked and flunked and flunked again. But every time I called her up, she kept saying the exact same thing. "I believe I can." And slowly, I was becoming a believer too. And boy, did she surprise us. Because finally, on the 5th attempt, she cracked that examination, and how? When the family heard the news, they were like deers in headlights, too stunned to talk. And when they recovered, they celebrated her. Celebrated. They were overjoyed. I was confused. And when I looked around, I realized that this family, it was actually a victim to this very grading system. They simply needed someone to step up and show that things can be done differently. And when that happened, they embraced it. That day, she shattered our shackles of conformity and showed us the possibilities that existed ahead of us. It was limitless. It's been a good 8 years since then. Life has changed for all of us. I, for one, have taken up more opportunities than I can handle, opened up to elevated experiences, and take more risks than I probably should. A lot of wins, a lot of losses, but gained immensely, more than what that 5-point someone ever dreamt of. And today, when I run after my investors and ask them to fund my idea and my startup, I very often hear them say one thing: "That's not going to work." And when they say that, I come back home, take a long, hard look at that letter sitting on my desk, a letter Suman sent me after her first posting. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And it reminds me that I define my limits. And if I believe, I can. So let me remind you one last time. Do you believe you're amazing? Do you believe that you can conquer the world? Do you believe? Oh, you must. Contest chair.
We will now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Our last contestant is Dhwani Adesra. Dhwani, do you confirm you are able to see the timer on the screen?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Now we will do an audio video check for you. Please repeat after me with gestures. Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
Today, I will be my best self. 1, 2, 3.
I now request the chief judge and timers to confirm one after the other. The contestants' audio video is clear. Timer 1, Rahul. Contest chair. I'm able to see the timer. Timer 1, Rahul. All right. Contestant number 8, Dhwani Adesra. A twist of lemon. A twist of lemon. Dhwani Adesra, contestant number 8.
I have always heard this statement. In life, if one door closes, the another opens. There is solution for everything in life around you. I'm sure even you must have heard this, correct? But then, have you ever thought that is life only about finding solutions? Ladies and gentlemen, please lend me your ears, as by the end of the speech, you'll exactly know how I feel about this statement. It was a bright, sunny day, and life decided to throw a lemon at me. It was the day of parent-teacher meeting, and I was just praying to God that I hope I pass all these exams, and I hope that the teacher does not complain a lot about me to my parents. With this mindset, I entered the class, and the teacher was distributing the report cards. I could feel the chills going down my spine, my heartbeat racing, my breath running out. As soon as I saw my report card, my heart sank. I could see more of reds than greens, meaning I failed my 5th grade. I had roller coaster ride of emotions going inside me. My parents giving me the cold eye, my teacher ridiculing my parents in front of everybody. And I, as a 10-year-old child, was going through a rough couple of days. I used to stay aloof from people. Why? Because they either pitied me, or they condemned me, or they mocked me. Even though my parents were being supportive and they were helping me, I felt claustrophobic. I felt ashamed of myself. I hated myself for failing. All I just wanted was for some miracle to happen so that I don't repeat my 5th grade. But then life does not work that way. You don't get what you want. So I just had to accept this harsh reality and move on. 2 years down the lane, life decided to throw another lemon at me. I was participating in an event where I had become Krishna, and my hyper-excited mother wanted me to look exactly like him. So she painted me all blue. The next day, when I woke up, I saw that there were boils all over my face and body, meaning I had an allergic reaction. And it does not stop here. I started getting bald spots in my head. As a 12-year-old, of course you are conscious about your appearance. And I was panicking. When we consulted the doctor, he said that these bald spots is termed as alopecia. Who knew that even after treating, alopecia loved me so much that it decided not to leave me. During this course of time, and mind you, living in an Indian society, people just walked up to me and told me things like, "Oh my God, Dhwani, I see bald spot on your head. What's happening to you?" Oh God. Who's going to marry you? Get it treated. Oh my God, your hair is becoming so thin. Do something about it. Oh, let me give you an advice. put onion water. It really works. Like how? How are people so sensitive to other people and they're always ready to give their free opinion? I would be lying if I would say that these comments didn't affect me. But then, there was no miracle happening. I had to learn to accept myself and accept this and move on. After having low self-esteem and suffering from low confidence for quite a long period of time, I decided that this needs to stop. I need to learn to love and embrace myself and embrace my flaws. And that's what I did. Now, while I was in this journey of embracing myself and loving myself and becoming mentally stable, life decided, let's throw another lemon at her. And it did. I got to know that the closest member of my family was suffering from a life-threatening disease named cancer. I was in a roller coaster ride again. It was the most difficult time of my life to see the person whom I love battle each day for a happy life. One thing that I've learned through all these lemons that life has thrown at me is that no matter how much emotions you feel or no matter how much hurt you feel, life does not stop for anybody. It goes on. So if you don't process your feeling, you are stuck at the same time frame of your hurt forever. Not always it is true that the other door will open. Not always it is true that all your problems will be solved. At times, even the hard work and even critical thinking, how much you put your head around a problem, it will not be solved. But then, instead of avoiding these adversities, try to accept the harsh reality. Try to accept the harsh reality with a positive mindset. That's what I have learned, and that's what I have been doing. Life has thrown lemons, and I've learned to toss them. And I'm ready to take up more lemons and squeeze it and make the best lemonade out of it. Now the question is, how are you making your lemonade? Contest Master.
We will now observe 2 minutes of silence for the judges to mark their ballots and submit the same to the Chief Judge. That concludes the International Speech Contest for the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. I would now move the Chief Judge, Telecounters.
Contest Master, I have not yet received all the ballots yet, so could we please wait?
Sure. You want to wait for another 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
I will inform you. I have till when I get all the 5. Thank you.
All right.
Another 2 minutes should be okay. Let's see.
Observe silence for another 2 minutes now.
Contest Master, I have received all the ballots. Kindly transfer me and the ballot counters or the tally counters to the breakout room. Thank you.
Chief Judge, do you also want the timers in the breakout room?
No, I don't need the timers. Thank you.
All right.
Shashank, and if Lakshmi is there, send 2 of them there.
I can also see Sagar here.
Just let Sagar be as the backup, just in case somebody drops over there.
Okay, I'll then not send Sagar. I'm sending Chief Judge, Shashank and Lakshmi to the breakout room. Please accept the request as it flashes on your screen. Contest chair, in the meanwhile, shall we go ahead with some chit chat with the contestants here? May I have the contestants on camera, please? I can see Aparna, Dhwani. What about rest of the contestants? Are you there? Dropped off? Went for tea? Okay, I can see Preeti. Come on, bring up your smiling faces. The speech part is over. The toughest part is over. Sushmita, Chitrakshi, are you there? Okay, I can see Chitrakshi. Sushmita also. Okay, let's go for a little chit chat now. I've allowed everyone to unmute and You can unmute yourselves and talk about it. Let's go contestant by contestant. I'll check with our first time participants. Who are our first time participants? Chitrakshi, Sushmita? Okay, Chitrakshi, let's start with you. How was your experience with the contest today?
Waking up in the morning and giving a speech in itself is a challenge for me. I was last week, for the last 1 week, I've been a little unwell with a little bit of cold and cough. And when I woke up this morning, again, the weather is much better than it was during TT Mania for sure. But yes, nonetheless, waking up in the morning, getting all your emotions out, and then heading to the next phase of the day. Challenge. The contest is a challenge in itself. And I did it. So I'm kudos to me for that.
If I am not wrong, the weather is also not very supportive for you. It's pretty
The
cold.
weather is now, I think we've just gotten used to the cold, and it's better, thankfully, better than it was last few days. If it were the last few days, I think I would have not been like this. I would have been monkey cap and everything on me. And that would have been another speech. I think that could have been another fun speech with the monkey cap one. But yes, nonetheless.
It's lovely to know your experience, Chitrakshi. I wish you all the best. Let's move on to next contestant, Sushmita. How was your experience?
Good. So this is the first time I participated in any ISC contest, and I enjoyed how I prepared. And one thing that I missed today, that reaction of the people, because I was trying to give one something humorous speech, but I feel that beyond the camera, people might have laughed, and so I enjoyed. I thought that I will have fun, and audience will also have fun with me. And hope I could able to do justice, and that itself is my achievement, I'll say. So that's
Absolutely. I wish you all the best for the contest today. And I'm sure everyone laughed behind those blank screens. Moving on to our next contestant, Dhwani. How was your experience?
I'm still shivering, actually. I'm drinking water to calm myself down.
Okay, you want to take some time?
No, it's fine. It was a great experience. This is my second time. And yeah, this is the first time that I've given such a personal speech. And it was a new experience for me to come up and bring out such topics. So it was great. Thank you.
I'm sure you're still feeling those emotions since that was a personal speech to you. I wish you all the best for the contest today. Let's hear it from Preeti.
Good morning, everyone. It's by chance or unfortunately, last 15-20 days, it's a roller coaster ride physically, mentally, and emotionally for me. And 100 times I thought about taking my name back from the contest. Contest was nowhere in my list, whatever is going on. But one thing helped is the resolution of this year, that no matter what, I will show up. It's okay. So I enjoyed, I'm very happy with myself that finally I didn't give up. That's the only thing. I'll not say that I was 100% prepared. No, I was not. I'm happy about my speech. No, I'm not. But I'm happy that I was there. And I loved listening to each and every speeches. And I'm feeling very, very proud that I'm a part of the Gabbys, that every speech is amazing, amazing. And I'm really proud, and many congratulations to each and everyone present here, all the fellow speakers. Thank you very much for bringing your speeches on the floor. Yes, Nancy.
That's very well said. You are a winner in yourself the moment you decide to participate in a contest. So cheers to all the winners, all 5 participants here. And I wish you all the best for today's contest. Let's hear it from Aparna.
Hi, Nancy. Very good contest as always. And I'm nervous as always. It's a good nervousness before a speech. I kind of enjoy that adrenaline rush. Great contest. I think some amazing speeches. No, the caliber is like, wow. So proud, so proud.
I'm glad to hear it from you, Aparna. I must say, yes, the caliber is wow. I'm glad that I didn't participate. I wish you all the best for today's contest too. I see our chief judge is in the room. Chief Judge, are we ready to proceed further?
Yes, all good from my side. Thank you.
Okay. I would now like to present the participation certificates to all our participants here. Allow me some time to bring up participation certificates. Toastmaster Nagesh, can you help me with the screen share as I announce the names and the certificates? In the meanwhile, if you can share your screen.
You want me to bring up the certificates?
Yes, on your screen, if you can do that. If I do that on my screen, I'll not be able to see anyone.
Okay, I'll do that. Just give me a moment. One moment, please.
Sure.
Something wrong. Just hold on. Just hold on, please. Here you go. I'm sharing now. Let me know when you see my share screen.
I can see your screen. All right. I would like to present certificate of participation to Toastmaster Sushmita Vaidya.
Can you spotlight her and the chief judge and
Okay.
we get that recorded?
Toastmaster Rahul, I'm lowering your hand. Thank you so much for taking up timer rule. I'll spotlight. Okay, Toastmaster Nagesh, we can also see your WhatsApp screen. Please stop sharing your WhatsApp screen.
Now it's come?
Now it's a certificate.
Let me redo that again, please.
Yes.
It was a mistake from my side. Yeah.
Okay. Presenting this certificate of participation to Toastmaster Sushmita Vaidya. Toastmaster Sushmita Vaidya, many congratulations for participating in International Speech Contest of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. May I request Toastmaster Rahul to take screenshots?
I'm having some issues, so won't be able
I'll
to-
take it.
Thank you.
Contest master, I'll take it, not to worry.
Should
Sure.
I need to take it? Should I need to do?
Toastmaster Nagesh is already doing it. Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi.
Okay, we can go.
Moving on to the next participant. Toastmaster Nagesh, next certificate. It's in no particular order. I present certificate of participation to Toastmaster Preeti Pranav Jain. Congratulations, Toastmaster Preeti Pranav Jain, for participating in International Speech Contest of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Moving on to the next participant. Toastmaster Chitrakshi. I present the certificate of participation to Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij. Congratulations, Toastmaster Chitrakshi, for contesting in International Speech Contest at the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. A round of applause for all our participants here.
While I'll scroll, if you can allow the people to put their feelings on the chat. You can open the chat, Contest Master.
All right, the chat is open now. I present this certificate of participation to Toastmaster Aparna Raja. Congratulations, Toastmaster Aparna Raja, for contesting in International Speech Contest at the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Last but not the least, Toastmaster Dhwani Adeshra. I present this certificate of participation to Toastmaster Dhwani Adeshra. Toastmaster Dhwani, congratulations for contesting in the International Speech Contest of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Thank you, Toastmaster Nagesh, for assisting me here. And once again, I congratulate all the participants for participating in the Gabbys Toastmasters Club International Speech Contest. I'll hand it over to Toastmaster Nagesh to present the role taker certificate.
Okay, thank you, Contest Master. It's time to recognize the role takers who helped us conduct this wonderful contest today. I've been behind them since almost 15 days, giving them instructions, putting them into the WhatsApp groups, and responding to the questions they have had. So definitely without them, we couldn't have pulled off this contest. So Toastmaster Nancy, DTM Nancy, can you share the screen for me this time?
Sure, I'll share the screen, but I was also doing the winner certificates. Okay, allow me a minute, please.
Sure.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes. We can. First and foremost, our sincere gratitude and thanks goes to our Chief Judge, Dr. Som Sudra, the DTM sir. It was wonderful having you at our club event, the contest, the International Speech Contest. It was the very first instance that you agreed to become the Chief Judge as I reached out to you. Thank you so much for all the assistance you gave us, along with the panel of judges you had today. We appreciate and give our gratitude to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's an honor.
Pleasure. This we skip. Next.
I'll present this certificate to our fabulous contest chair for conducting such a smooth contest for the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. May I present the certificate to Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy. Please give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Nagesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You'll have to take a screenshot of the same for yourself.
I'll do it myself. Done.
It's a pleasure for me to present the certificate to you. I'll move on to the next one.
DTM Nancy Goyal, what should I say? You are ever ready for any role. You are ever ready for any role. And when I reached out to you for this contest to take up the contest master's role, split second is also too big that you took to say yes to this role. Thank you so much. Back of the screen, you did help a lot of us, all of us, lot of help. Thank you so much for all you did for the contest from the Gabbys. Toastmaster Rahul, you always have that twinkle in your eye when it comes to taking up roles. Last time you were the timer 2 when Sri Lakshmi was timer 1. I thought you were a little disappointed that you couldn't do much of it. But this time I thought you should take the lead. And I could see it's an oxymoron. I could see the twinkle in your voice when I was talking to you always on taking up the timer role. The way you picked up how this timer role will have to be performed is amazing. Thank you for taking up this role in this particular contest. And I wish to see you taking up roles in the club and beyond henceforth. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nagesh.
I had a very short conversation with Toastmaster Annie on the timer role. Or should I say, is Annie on the spotlight? Or she's off camera.
Nagesh, I'm unable to turn on my camera. Just give me a
Oh.
second.
Sure, I'll talk about you. So in this short conversation about the timer role, she almost had no questions about it. It's like she knows the role so very well. And all the instructions that I gave her, she said, yes, Nagesh, and yes, Nagesh. And here you go. She was in the background as the second timer. However, when there was a drop, she quickly came on to take up the role, but I still waited for the timer 1 to come, who came back very quickly. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Annie, for taking up this role as timer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nagesh.
Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi, what should I say about your SAA role? As soon as you took up the role, the first thing you did was you sent me the script and said, Toastmaster Nagesh, is this correct? Is there something that needs to be added? I got a message from you. And there was nothing amiss in the script. But however, the effort that you put to first create the script, send it to me to vet it, and it all showed how deeply you were involved and excited in taking up this role. Thank you so much from the Gabbys. From bottom of my heart also, I thank you so much for taking up this role. And as VP Education, you were always on your toes. Did we get this role? Did we get that role? Is it all okay? Are we going to do the good contest? You are on top of everything. You are on top of me also. See that the contest goes well. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Shashank, can I have you on the video also?
Good afternoon, Toastmaster Nagesh.
Good afternoon. Coming from a different club and taking up this role at our club, the Gabbys, I thank you so much, Toastmaster Shashank. The first time I approached you, you also didn't take much time to say, I will take it up. It's a challenging role, very important role for deciding the winners and others, along with the chief judge. You are second in command for the chief judge to decide the winners once the ballots have come. And thank you so much for taking this opportunity for us. And we welcome you to the club. Anytime you are free on Saturdays, do join us.
Sure. Thanks. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Toastmaster Lakshmi Sujata, many of us were worried when the second tally counter was kind of not available within our reach when the contest was about to start, and we pinged you. You were there for us, saying that I'll do this role. I've done this earlier, and no matter if I'm traveling, I'll do it for the club. Thank you so much, Lakshmi Sujata. Are you on video?
I can't see her in the meeting right now.
Okay, no problem. This is recorded. Our gratitude to her. Let's move on. One more, Sagar Chatterjee. Toastmaster Sagar Chatterjee, you are new to Toastmasters, but
positive long-term relation.
Yes, sir.
thank you so much for taking up this role, but you joined on time. Say somebody. I think somebody will have to mute.
Toastmaster Sagarun.
Okay. There's a background voice coming from somewhere. Sagar, if you're hearing, thank you so much for your role. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And sorry for getting late.
Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. With that, we come to the end of the participation certificates. Thank you all role takers. We did a wonderful job in conducting these contests. Next, are we ready?
We can hear it from our Chief Judge in the meanwhile.
Yeah, I'll come to that. But in the background, is it okay? Okay. Chief Judge, we would like to have a few words from you about the contest and anything else that you want to announce, declare, or share with us. Over to you, Chief Judge.
Thank you very much, Contest Chair and Contest Toastmaster. It was a brilliant experience hearing such lovely speakers and speakers with so much of introspection about life and various personal stories. Yes, I'm sure our voting judges would have a tough time, judging them. And I would say, like, well done to all the speakers. It doesn't matter, like, even if you win or lose, I'm sure like you guys came very close to each other. And this is a club contest. I can only imagine what happens in area, division, and then district. So well done, all the speakers. I'm sure you're going to do very well. Like, as one of the speakers said, that one of her cousin took 5 times. So it doesn't matter. Like, if sometimes you go down, you can always come up. Fantastic way of organizing. I heard the briefing, how the contest chair briefed the judges as well. I mean, the contestants. Well done. Everything's going fine. And I think we are just killing the contestant by creating more suspense. So over to you, contest chair, to let's go for the announcement. All the results have been sent to contest chair and contest Toastmaster. So over to you.
Not only the contestants, thank you so much, Chief Judge. Thank you so much. Not only the contestants, those who are traveling are also curious to know what is the result. And we are going to announce the result now.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, you will do the share Toastmaster TTM Nancy Goel. Yeah. Here we go.
Are we ready?
I'm ready. Are you all excited? I'll announce the results in the following order: the second runners-up, the first runners-up, and the winner of today's contest. We'll go in that order. The second runner-up is Dhwani Adisera. Toastmaster Dhwani Adisera, congratulations to you. Hearty congratulations. Next, moving on, the first runner-up is Toastmaster Preeti Pranav Jain. Congratulations to you. The winner of the Gabbys Club International Speech Contest is Toastmaster Duck, 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 duck. Let's move. Aparna Raja. Congratulations, Toastmaster Aparna.
Is it
Thank you so much.
Positions? Sorry,
There's a mistake. We'll correct it and send it to you, but you are.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, thanks.
Calling order was the right. Congratulations for all the winners, all the 5 winners, I would say. One announcement, there was one disqualification because of time. We have, at the end of it, we come to the end of International Speech Contest. Now, can we have other 2 people also so that we can take a group picture?
We can click a picture with the winners, chief judge, and contest chair.
And contest master.
Okay. Please take a screenshot.
Hold on.
I can't see that smile on the faces of these winners. Now you can drop all the nervousness. Just be nervous for the area contest.
Done.
Awesome.
We'll stop the recording. And who started it?
I started it. I'll stop.
Okay, stop.